Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. So if you are new here, my name is Zizi and today's video is a little bit different. I typically do vlogs, but today I thought let me share my everyday weekday nighttime routine. So for those of you guys who don't know, I am a full-time corporate girl child. Yes, I make content, I love it. I'm currently in school and I'm a wife, but I also work a full-time corporate job. So this is what my typical evening during the week looks like. So on this particular day, I came out of the office just after 5 and I was feeling pretty exhausted, and not just feeling exhausted, I just kind of felt like I looked a little scruffy. So I took out my hairbrush, tried to give myself a little bit of a facelift. As you can see, I don't actually typically wear makeup, and this is on purpose, not because I don't want to. I really do want to, because I do feel my best when I have a bit of makeup on. But I just try to choose my battles, and at the moment I just have too much going on and I don't have the time to spend 30 minutes in the morning to put on a full face of makeup. But what I do try to do is make sure that my skin is intact and I take good care of my hair. I have relaxed hair at the moment and I just put on clip-ins for a little bit of length and volume, and I make sure that my lips are always moisturized. So typically when I come out of work, I'm actually quite emotionally exhausted. So I like to put on a little bit of music, most of the time worship music, just to kind of uplift my spirit a little bit and put me in, a bit of a better mood. And the song that I was listening to on this particular day was a song that I listen to pretty much every day. It's called Lawula Nkosi by The Soil. I think it's from the album Echoes of Kofifi. And I just put on this music to also just spend time with the Lord, uplift my spirit before I get home and have to kind of deal with my husband and all the life's responsibilities that come with being, a wife. There's two particular parts that I really love about this song. There's a kind of a verse that says Lawula Nkosi Yesu, which means govern or prevail our Lord Jesus. Kozangawe ukonwaba, which means joy can only come through you. Ngeziphithi zethu, because of our struggles and challenges, yonakele imihlaba, the world is damaged. And then there's another part that says lizalise idinga lakho, which means fulfill or realize your promise, or your promise to us. Thixo Nkosi yenyaniso, you faithful or truthful God. Zonke inhlanga, zonke izizwe, may all races and all nations mazizuze usindiso, must be saved. So I find the song so beautiful. It actually comes from a very old Methodist hymn. For those of you guys who grew up Ewesili, you'll know the song, and this is kind of just a remix that The Soil has made of this particular hymn. And yeah, I listen to the song on my commute home. My commute isn't typically that long. It's only about 15 to 20 minutes most of the time, unless there's traffic. Which today there was a little bit of peak time traffic, but I guess because people are still kind of working from home or using a bit of a hybrid model, the traffic wasn't particularly as bad on this day as it can get. So on this particular day, which is not the same every single day, but on this particular day, I had to pass by a Woolies. This probably happens like once or twice every single week. But on my weekly groceries over the weekend, I had forgotten to pick up a couple of items. So I had to pass by the Woolies that's kind of close to our place to pick up a couple of things for dinner. I had meal prepped over the weekend, but I didn't kind of get the veggies I needed to make the salad that I needed. And typically when I get to Woolies, I will always grab a trolley chair, even if ndizotenga isonka nobisi. I'll always grab a trolley. There's a guy here at Woolies who always insists that I grab a trolley because he's like unnecessarily. And I'm just like, you know what, you're right. So I picked up some tomatoes, some cucumber, and then I also picked up some ripe and ready avocado because we needed to eat it pretty much today. And then my husband had also asked me to pick up some lactose-free milk for him for his breakfast. That's what he typically eats, either oats or cereal in the morning. So I just picked up those items and some cauliflower rice as well. And yes, I was picking up 5 items, but I took a trolley, honey. I took a trolley. So then I head home straight afterwards, and here I was just kind of listening to a voice note that Unamhla sent me. Unamhla is literally somebody that I talk to every single day. She's my other soulmate, and her and I were just voice noting each other here. As soon as I get home, I call my hubby to come downstairs and carry my bags. I mean, if I was with Defelindo Dako, who else was Defel? So I typically call him to come downstairs. He was working from home on this particular day. So he came downstairs to help me with my bags, and we're just chatting, catching up on how our day was, how work was. My house today is looking particularly pristine. Trust me, it doesn't look like this every day. And that's because my helper came in on this day. And she kind of cleans for us twice a week, and having her come over twice a week has literally been a game changer. First of all, my husband and I no longer fight about cleanliness and who has to do what cleaning in the house. Additionally, I can just be able to rest and not be burdened with having to clean the house. But I just wanted to straighten out some of my furniture because sometimes she leaves some stuff a little bit out of place from where I would prefer. So I just took some time to straighten out my furniture. And then I immediately get started with dinner. I actually saw a meme on Instagram a couple of weeks ago that literally said, Kuba, if you don't cook when you get home, you think you can just rest first and then you'll cook after resting, you've already lost the battle. And nothing could be truer. So I'll just wash my hands, pack away my lunch bag, as well as the lunch boxes I had used at lunchtime, and get started with dinner right away. And like I said, I was just making a salad on this particular day. Guys, just a quick question. Can somebody please tell me in my comment section what I can do to help the bluntness of my knives? I've had these knives for maybe about 5 years now. Yes, they were cheapies because I bought them from Checkers, but I'm bitter about how blunt these knives are. I know I should probably just get a new set, but I don't want to do that, at least not yet. I have too many things going on, okay? Like means for me to go spend a couple of thousands on knives. But yeah, if you do know how I can get my knives to be sharp again, please let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, I just cut up some tomatoes, some cucumber, and some avocado. This avocado did not look like it went to private school, okay? It was falling apart. I took out my air fryer to make my husband some sweet potato fries. Honey, if you don't have an air fryer, how is your marriage surviving? How is your household surviving? These are the sweet potatoes I use. They are from Woolies. They cook pretty quickly, literally within like 20 minutes or less. I just spray them down with a little bit of coconut oil to make sure that, and then you just literally spray with coconut oil, put your chips inside your air fryer, put your air fryer on Dagabao, and Bob's your uncle. You will have ready fries in minutes. On my little salad, I added some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I picked this one up from Checkers. I don't typically like the taste of olive oil, but this one's pretty good. And then I do basil pesto. I don't think I ever have a salad or pasta that doesn't have basil pesto. And then I'll do some salt and some pepper to taste, and that's pretty much it. I really don't do salad dressing. Those are the only dressings I use: salt, pepper, olive oil, and pesto. On this particular night, we were having meal prep that I had made. So we had chicken, some gem squash, the salad that I made, and then we were just gonna eat that. But I thought, you know what, he's not gonna get full off of just these veggies and chicken. Hence, I made him these fries, and those were just for him only. Listen, she is a girl that serves her husband on a tray. Yeah. My cousin actually said in her speech at my wedding, my cousin Okunjula, she was like, girl, I hope you continue to serve your husband this way. And you know what, Mdase? I so wish, okay? I so wish that I will continue to be this girl for as long as me and this man shall be together and be alive, that I will continue to serve him. And I do it honestly because I want to. I know that it makes him feel loved and honored. And yeah, this was his dinner for tonight. Well, our dinner. Mine was just minus the sweet potato fries. This is what we had for dinner on this particular night. Can somebody tell me why Amadota eats so much? Yeah. On this night, we decided to continue watching The Tinder Swindler. Hayibo. Guys, waze wadlala ngabantwana babantu uSimoni. We had started watching it like the day before, but we decided to like finish it off on this particular day after work. And we were so shook. Guys, please, yeah. Never in your life. Who was that girl that made that reel? Never in your life give men money, especially men you met online and you don't properly know it. In fact, period. Not even $1. Masi again. Straight after dinner and watching Tinder Swindler, my husband had to kind of get back to work, and I started my kind of pamper / winding down routine. I started by just uninstalling my clip-ins. So like I said earlier, I wear clip-ins in my hair. I buy my clip-ins from Better Length as well as from Queen's Curl. I actually have a video coming up where I basically go into detail about these clip-ins, how I install them, how much they cost, and how I make them blend with my relaxed hair, and also just chatting a little bit about my relaxed hair journey, why I relax my hair, as well as products that I've currently been loving. So it's going to be an in-depth video. Please make sure your post notifications are on. But yeah, I uninstall my clip-ins during this time of the night. My husband and I were just having a little bit of banter, hence my laughing and my giggling. And this is how my relaxed hair currently is looking. I actually had just gotten a relaxer, I think 2 days before filming this video. So my hair was like freshly relaxed. That's why it's looking a little bit thin, but I'm liking it. I also had a trim and a color. I jumped straight into the shower, and to wash my body, I used the Sanex Demo Pro Hydrate, which is a hydrating cleanser. I am a die-hard Eucerin girl, and I use the cleansing milk from Eucerin. And then for my lady parts, for my feminine parts, I use GynaGuard, which was recommended to me by my cousin who's a nurse. And then straight after the shower, I go ahead and brush my teeth. Guys, even if you don't shower at night, please make sure you brush your teeth, okay? Unganikuseli indoda yakho girl ngebroccoli yasekantine ofisini, okay? But aside from that, it's honestly for your own personal hygiene. Ask your dentist, they'll tell you. I then jump right into my moisturizing routine, and these are the products that I use. Eucerin as a body cream. I've also been trying out Dawn, as influenced by K-Yarns herself, and then I use the tissue oil from Portia, and then this is just a foot balm that my nail tech former nail tech provided for me. And I just take my time to pamper myself and take care of myself during this time. In fact, I actually do my facial skincare routine first, but I had to do my body skincare first and get dressed. before doing my facial skincare for you guys. But my skin is dry, and tonight I was doing my anti-aging routine. So I start off with the buffet serum from The Ordinary. On the Cult Beauty website, it said that this is an all-in-one treatment that tackles multiple signs of aging, featuring a comprehensive array of advanced anti-aging technologies, which include hyaluronic acid and Matrixyl 3000, and is okay to use both nighttime and daytime. Straight after that, I went in with my vitamin A serum. The one that I use is the Grand Active Retinoid 2%, also from The Ordinary, and this is also really great for anti-aging, and I apply it to both my face and my neck. In fact, I do that with all my serums. Straight after that, I go in with my moisturizer, and like I said, I am a die-hard Eucerin fan. Okay, it will be Eucerin till I die. But I go in with my moisturizer from Eucerin. I use the Aquaporin Eucerin moisturizer, and I use it both AM and PM. This is the one that is for dry skin, because listen, she is dry, child, but this moisturizer keeps me moisturized. It keeps me happy. She's giving skin, she's giving Colgate Smile. I then go in with my Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. Please, this is a cult favorite. And then straight after that, I go in with my nighttime perfume. This is actually the one that I love to use the most. It's the K. Arley Vanilla 28. And before you ask, it's at the ARC store. It's available, child. And listen, I kind of overdid it, but are you wearing enough perfume if it's not choking you? I then went in with a hair serum. This one is from Kerastase. And listen, these hair serums are a little bit pricey, but I've had the serum, guys, for literally over 6 months, and I'm not even halfway through the bottle, because a little goes a very long way. So literally, if you're buying this product, you're literally buying it once, maybe twice a year. I then just go through my hair with a wide tooth comb just to detangle any knots that might have been there from my shower or from when I had my clip-ins in. I tie my hair back in like a very loose ponytail, and then I put on a bonnet. This particular bonnet is from Love Kings. For those of you guys who don't know Love Kings, it is owned by Usinovuyo Mondliwa, the beauty and natural hair influencer. And her company Love Kings basically makes satin pillowcases. All my satin pillowcases are from this company. Satin dukes, all my satin dukes are from this company. And now satin bonnets as well. This was actually my first one, and I think this was only like the second night that I was using it. But yeah, I always put on a satin scarf. Guys, if you are not putting satin on your hair before you sleep, either in a scarf or a bonnet, you're wasting your product and you're ruining your hair, okay? Please invest in satin. I don't typically wash the dishes during the week at night, mainly because I'm actually just tired and I don't have the energy. So my husband does the dishes. But after doing my skincare, I'll go and make myself a cup of tea, and I'll also just pour myself some slow mag. So I've been working out quite a bit over the past couple of weeks in the new year. So proud of myself for that. And slow mag really helps with like muscle recovery and energy levels, and it helps me to sleep well. I do chamomile tea before I sleep. It's either this or rooibos, but most of the time it's chamomile tea, and I've just kind of associated chamomile with bedtime and going to sleep, and it works absolute wonders in like just calming me down and helping me to fall asleep. And then after that, I'll typically kiss my husband goodnight. This is typically around 9 p.m. or so. I'll kiss my husband goodnight, and then I will go get into bed. I don't typically sleep immediately. I'll typically spend an hour doing a little bit of work, either work for school, so I'll maybe pre-read for some of my lectures, or I'll spend some time editing videos or editing reels, or pictures that I had taken in the past couple of days. And today I chose to work on a vlog. So I spent about an hour or so working on a vlog for you guys, because I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent. But obviously, because vlogs literally take like 10 to 12 hours to edit, an hour a day is not always sufficient, but I try my best. And this is what I did this evening. I filmed a vlog, but other evenings I'll maybe just read a book, or I'll pre-read for my lectures the following day. And that is the end of my weekday nighttime routine. I literally repeat the same routine Monday to Friday, and on the weekends it's different. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Love you. Bye.